Are you going to be attending an event at the Greater Fort Lauderdale and Broward County Convention Center? Do you need to stay overnight? If so, you might want to consider staying at the Hilton Marina. It's really close and it's walking distance. We're going to do a step-by-step walk from the Hilton Marina to the convention center. I'll be posting another video on what the room looks like at the Hilton Marina and also another video on what it looks inside the convention center. But for now, let's just go do this walk. This video was recorded in November 2024. That tall, shiny blue structure up ahead on the right-hand corner, that's going to be the new Omni Hotel, and that's going to be hooked up to the convention center. So that will also be an option. I was told that the hotel and the convention center should be finished renovations around the summer of 2025. Once the Omni is ready, I'm sure it's going to be super convenient if you're staying at the convention center. It's going to be shiny and new, but the Hilton Marina is also a great option. I'll tell you why. If you want to enjoy some activities outside of the convention center, such as the water taxi, well, the water taxi stand is right beside the hotel. For now, let's just talk about the walk from the hotel to the convention center. The first thing that you might have noticed is that there were sidewalks, and right now we're going through the parking lot area. So these cars here, they might be parking for the convention center or the hotel. I did see signage and it did look like you can't park your car here overnight. Right now we're walking underneath the 17th Street Causeway Bridge. This bridge is actually pretty scenic to walk on if you have time. I like walking on this bridge on cruise ship days, and then sometimes you could catch the sail away if you're there between 3 and 6 o'clock p.m. Fortunately, on this trip, I did have some time to go on the bridge, and I did catch a sail away, so I'll post a video about that, and it will either be on this channel or my other channel, my cruising channel, Cruise and Jules. This isn't a super scenic walk here because the fences are up. They're expanding the convention center. Someone there told me that they're going to be doubling the size. So that's a pretty impressive endeavor. So the convention that I was attending did have a shuttle bus that ran from the Hilton Marina. It was complimentary. It ran every half hour or hour. But here's the thing. It actually took much longer to get to the convention center by the shuttle bus as opposed to walking. So this walk, as I may have mentioned, is about a 5 to 6 minute walk, and that's at a leisurely pace. You can see I'm not walking super fast here, just enjoying the morning. But the shuttle bus took at least 20 minutes, maybe half hour, I don't know, but I was in that bus a long time. We went from the Hilton Marina to the Renaissance Hotel and then to the Embassy Suites. And both of those other hotels really aren't too far, but you have to wind in and out of parking lots, and the traffic was pretty busy. So I just opted to walk back and forth from the convention center after that first shuttle bus ride. If this video has been helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more walking videos, traveling videos, airport videos, that type of thing. That's what this channel will be about. It's a travel and leisure channel. I'm also going to post a couple other videos on walking to convention centers. So the other two convention centers I'll be posting is the one in Toronto, downtown Toronto, and at Palm Beach, or West Palm Beach, the West Palm Beach Convention Center. You could see that it was quite sunny this day that I was walking there. It was sunny actually each of the days as far as I remember. And one thing I thought I would mention to you is that you will feel the heat the later in the day it gets. So if you're not used to the hot sun, maybe a 5 or 6 minute walk, if you're carrying things, might be a bit far. But if the heat doesn't bother you, I would say go for it. Once you're inside, it's going to be fully air conditioned, and I did notice that some rooms were a lot cooler than other rooms, to the point of very cold. And so that's something to consider too, is how you're going to dress. You might want to bring layers if you're somebody that gets cold easily. Overall, I was happy with my hotel accommodations and its proximity to the convention center, so I would stay there again. That was the Hilton Marina. I'd also be interested to see how much the Omni is once it's ready to go. And it's probably going to be a great hotel to choose if you're a cruiser, because the cruise port is pretty much, well, I don't want to say it's right next door to the convention center, but you can see cruise ships when you're on top of that 17th Street bridge. Can't walk to the cruise port, but you can take a taxi, and you could take an inexpensive taxi from the convention center or the Hilton. And I say, why not combine a convention in Fort Lauderdale with a cruise out of Fort Lauderdale? Well, let's go in, and guess what? Surprise, surprise, the convention that I'm attending is Cruise World. Thanks for having a walk with me, and we'll see you around in the next video.